You're watching ISTV News. This is Panorama giving you the news. Let's see the top stories. Inferno at Majorkul destroys buildings, properties. Manipur Fire Service needs training to deal with major fire incidents in state capital. And a differently able boy with unique inborn talents can easily handle, repair electronic devices without any training. The news in detail. An inferno that broke out at a building at Majorkul, south of the Manipur Press Club around 11:30 a.m. today, has destroyed a few houses and a lot of properties. Fire tenders from the Manipur Fire Service headquarters battled the fire for few hours. As the road leading to the building was not big enough for the fire tenders to pass, the firemen reportedly faced a lot of inconveniences. Some gas cylinders reportedly burst into flames, enlarging the blaze even more. As the fire tenders from Imphal headquarters alone could not control the fire, fire tenders and firemen from other districts rushed to the spot to help extinguish the fire. People living in the nearby areas, policemen and Assam Rifles personnel lent a helping hand in the efforts to douse the blaze. The raging fire continued till about 1 p.m. As a precautionary measure, police blocked all major roads in the heart of the city, which caused a massive traffic jam at various junctions. Thousands of people were put at solid inconvenience due to the roadblock. It is not yet known how the fire broke out, but it is believed that the fire originated in a rented room on the building. How much worth of properties had been destroyed in the fire is yet to be estimated. Meanwhile, voices of concern have been raised by different sections of the people on the urgent need of the Manipur Fire Service to be strengthening in terms of vehicles, modern equipments, manpower, training, etc. to deal with major fire incidents that may occur in the state capital city in future. Though born as a differently able child, the 17-year-old boy Ketrimayum Lukhoi, residing at Singzamay Wangma Ketrilaikai, possesses unique talents, which are indeed inborn and that he did not have to go for any formal training for. He is the fourth son out of 5 children born to Ketrimayum Ranjan and Ketrimayum Ongbi Anita Devi. He has 3 elder sisters and a younger brother. Due to his physically challenged status, the boy cannot walk without support of someone. He cannot use his both hands either. The boy has been endowed with unique inborn talents though. Despite the fact that he had not received any formal education, he has fair knowledge of electronic appliances. He knows how to repair television, radio, mobile handset, CD player, torchlight, LED lamps, etc. Though he has not been taught by anybody how to repair these items, he is said to have learned by himself. Today, many of the local people come to Lukhoi whenever they have any problem with their electronic appliances. On questions such as how the boy became physically challenged, the extent of help given to the boy in his daily life, whether the family has received any kind of help from the government or other concerned NGOs, what kind of help the family expects, etc. His mother said a number of things to the ISTV News. Being able to repair electronic items without proper training is indeed a rare talent. If an NGO or some noble-minded individual extends generous support to Lukhoi, it will be tantamount to unloading a heavy load from the soldiers of Ketrimayum Ranjan, who makes his living by working as a bricklayer, and his wife Anita. The department concerned needs to enroll the boy in its list of physically challenged persons for providing financial assistance or pensions or any kind of benefit that the government of India has conceived of. Imphal West Narcotics Cell has arrested a man along with 118 strips of N10 from Lilong Chazing. According to a statement issued by PRO of police, the person has been identified as 22-year-old KH Hassan, son of Abdul Rasim, resident of Lilong Turel Ahanbi, Khongnang Makhong Mathak. Here's a short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Some unidentified persons left a leaded bomb inside the Imo filling station located at Singjamai Mathak Thokchom Laikai around 6:30 am today. A piece of paper which read KCPN was kept above the bomb. The bomb was recovered from a spot near a wall surrounding the oil pump. Police have recovered the bomb safely. International Workers' Day was observed jointly by the Indian National Trade Union Congress, Manipur Branch, Manipur Electricity Employees Union, Imphal Municipal Employees Union, All Manipur Engineering Departments Union Council, All Manipur Minor Irrigation Department Employees Union, and All Manipur Rickshaw Drivers Organization at the conference hall of the Manipur Electricity Employees Union. Meanwhile, women folk of Singjamai Mathak Thokchom Laikai have staged a sit-in protest to condemn the bomb threat at Imo filling station by holding placards which read, "Please don't give trouble to the people. Such acts which can cause explosion must not be carried out. Don't you know that petrol pump could easily catch a fire?" The petrol pump has been closed. Speaking to media, a woman protester expressed anger over the bomb threat to the petrol pump, which is working for the people all day and night. She further appealed to all concerned not to repeat such act in future and also to clarify regarding the bomb threat. Now to national and international news. The Narendra Modi government is planning a revamp of the aviation industry. The Civil Aviation Ministry has made several proposals to the Prime Minister during a presentation last week to bring changes to the ministry. Though according to sources, the ministry is not keen on privatizing the ailing Air India. It wants to improve its performance. The Prime Minister reportedly is concerned over the huge debt burden on the aircraft carrier. The Prime Minister has also stressed on priority being given to improve safety standards. The US Federal Aviation Authority has degraded India's safety ranking and the government is keen on restoring this. The fathers of the two teenage cousins who were raped before being hanged alive in Baduan district in central Uttar Pradesh last month will undergo lie detector test today. The Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI), which is probing the gruesome murders, will also conduct the test on two relatives of the girls as also the 5 accused in the case. The father of one of the victims was among the relatives who first alerted the police that the girls were missing. The police refused to help, allegedly because the girls were Dalits and the men identified by the families as their abductors were higher caste Yadavs. The egregious contours of the case elicited international attention. When the girls aged 14 and 15 were found hanging side by side from a mango tree, the families refused to allow policemen to bring down the bodies till the alleged killers were arrested. The top cop in Uttar Pradesh, Director General of Police A.L. Banerjee, had recently denied the girls were raped and was quoted as saying their deaths were an honor killing. At the start of the month, Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav attacked Forest Administration's handling of the case, asked for a federal investigation by the CBI, which then sent forensic experts along with investigators to collect evidence. Describing the slow pace of military purchases, a major concern, Defence Minister Arun Jaitley on Tuesday said several decisions in the pipeline need to be expedited. Key matter of concern is the slow pace of acquisition of equipment and assets that are required, the minister told the media in Delhi. Several decisions in the pipeline are good cases for these processes to be expedited, he added. The entire resources of the country, not notwithstanding various pressures, have to be made available in significant amount for those in defense of the country, said Jaitley. A U.S. court had asked the Department of Justice to respond by July 10 on the immunity issue of former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in a human rights violation case filed by a New York-based Sikh group. The Department of Justice had recently informed the Washington Federal Court that Singh as the Prime Minister had immunity in the U.S. But the Sikh for Justice SFJ group in response claimed that now that Singh is no longer the Prime Minister of country, he doesn't carry immunity. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh has called a meeting of Chief Secretaries and Police Chiefs of all 10 Naxal affected states apart from Central Forces Chiefs on June 27 to review the situation of leftist violence in the country. This would be the first meeting Rajnath will hold on the issue after taking charge as Home Minister. The meeting would discuss the current scenario of Maoist violence, operational performance of security forces in 2014, issues of coordination between central and state forces, fighting Naxals, installations of telecom towers to improve connectivity in these areas, and infrastructure in Naxal-hit regions. Senior officials from Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Odisha and Telangana have been asked to attend the meeting by the Home Ministry. As the arrest of Indian fishermen by Sri Lankan Navy continued unabated, with 11 more being detained in the latest mid-sea action, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha today again sought Prime Minister Narendra Modi's personal intervention in securing the release of all fishermen jailed in the island. US President Barack Obama has urged his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin to stop the flow of weapons into Ukraine and halt supports for separatists. The White House said that in a phone call, Mr. Obama warned of further sanctions if Moscow failed to act. The Kremlin says Mr. Putin urged direct talks between Kyiv and the rebels in the east. Russia denies arming them. The separatists have said they will observe a truce initiated by Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko. The week-long ceasefire, part of 15-point peace plan announced by Mr. Poroshenko last week, is due to expire on Friday. Well, that's all we have for now. But before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top stories once more. Inferno at Majorkul destroyed buildings, properties. Manipur Fire Service needs strengthening to deal with major fire incidents in state capital. And a differently able boy with unique inborn talents can easily handle, repair electronic devices without any training. Thank you for watching the news, and for more updates, please stay tuned.